came on, what industry are you in? What is your career?
Real estate investor, day trader, and home essentials brokerage.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Kathy Jewell, and I'm a process server for the state of Texas.
Awesome. Welcome, Kathy. Who else do we have here today? Well, my name is Sabrina, and I am your host today, and we are getting ready to get started in about 1 minute. Okay. Let me introduce to you the man of the hour. He is a family man. I'm sorry. He's a family man. He's a also a military vet. He's a business owner, a successful business owner over the last 25 years. Excuse me. One of the things that he's done, he's come out of retirement. He was in three different industries where he made millions of dollars, but he's come out of retirement for his fourth. And this is the business he's come into. So you're going to get some awesome information about that because he is making sure he is introducing this to help families of over 10,000 families generate $5,000 in residual income monthly. So that's huge. And guess what? I am part of that number. The other thing is he's always doing what's right for his people. He's in the trenches with you. As long as you want to build, as long as you want to do better for yourself, he's there for you. One of the things that I admire most about him is that he is a true servant leader. So let me introduce to you the VP of Sales and partner of Build Network, Mr. Samuel Bean.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Sabrina. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the awesome introduction. And guys, this is the happy hour. And it won't take an hour, and we'll be here for about 2 or 3 hours. I'm just kidding. But we'll be here for a couple of moments. And I just want to share something with you guys that's really powerful, something I'm really excited about. And, I'm just on a mission right now to take people all around the world and teach them how to collaborate, and think about the people around the world who are out there. They're independent business owners, which means that they're doing things by themselves, which means that they're taking the hard route to success. Okay. And when you take the hard route to success by yourself, um, you can definitely get wealthy. You can create a lot of wealth for yourself. Yeah. But for most people, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible, but it's not probable. Now, when you collaborate, right, and you actually pool efforts and energies, resources together, and everybody's getting to the top at the same time, that's the actual environment and culture that we want to be around and that we want to create. And so for those of you who are here, I see people still popping in. I see one of our roofers just popped in, see a couple of real estate investors in here, see some commercial people here, and some other people who just want to, come into the industries that we're participating in. Welcome to each and every last one of you guys. But as you can see here, the title of the conversation today is Collaborate. And this is the foolproof strategy for earning your next million, right? And when I look at that statement, if you haven't made a million, it's going to be your first million. And that's the most important thing. This is something that when you look at that bottom statement, it says our plug and profit model is the true economic equalizer, which means that you don't have to be rich and wealthy to make your next million or even your first one. Okay. You just have to be a part of a system that will allow you to do that. Okay. When you look at NFL teams, NBA teams, you see a lot of teams that may have one or two all-stars, but the rest of the team is made up of role players. And guess what? 100% of those role players, they get endorsements, they get big contracts, they get to win that championship. And so this is what we're going to be doing, to help people all around the world win theirs. Okay. So the objective of the day, guys, is to introduce you to our plug and profit model, right? Help you blueprint your additional six-figure income. And that's a very, very powerful statement there. And introduce 10,000 families to residual income. And so when you look at the people who are the partners, the visionaries, in this actual movement here, the CEO, Winston Navarro, again, just a serial entrepreneur, as you can see there, he's amassed over $1.3 billion in sales, indirect sales, network marketing, merchant processing, e-commerce, and just general business, right? Then you have JC Rangel, the president, 24 years of experience in network marketing, retired his mother about age of 29, which I love. I didn't get a chance to do that for my mom, which was a goal of mine, but she passed away before I could do so. But earned his first million about the age of 30. And I'm just telling you, the guy is just a genius when it comes to solar. And when it comes to myself personally, I actually earned seven figures in three different industries. I retired at the age of 50 and I came out of retirement 3 years ago because I get a chance to now go out here and complete a goal and vision that I had for my life's work, my purpose, and which was the starting point of helping 10,000 families make $5,000 a month of residual recurring income around the world. And so we have other people who are heavy hitters in this company that's going to play a very, very intricate role in this collaboration that we're going to do. But just know, just between the three of us, we have over 85 years of combined business and leadership experience. Okay. Now, when it comes to, what we're here for, you're looking at the company and you want to make sure the company is a sound company. You want to make sure that you're partnering with the right people. Well, the Build Network is a high ticket sales company. It's like the new Amazon of business brokerages, right? It's like when you look at a business mall where people go shop for clothes, we're like a mall where people go shop for opportunities and others go shop for gigs or employment or careers. Okay. And so this is a very, very key part of the puzzle because this company, when you look at the business mall aspect, this company had a lot of different verticals that a person can choose from to actually do business in, okay, or to create a career in. And so like for some of you guys, I saw one of my roofers on here, and let's just say, let's just say JC roofing. Now, instead of you just being a roofing company, you actually have the opportunity to, let's just say, create a trifold, if you will. Your name, your company is on the front of it, right? And when you turn into that first page, you see everything about your current company. The middle of that trifold is going to be, let's just say, the solar company or residential and commercial. The third page will be maybe the water alkaline system that you see here. And you turn it over on the back, you got three pages on the back. One be Ripple security, one may be, our claim pros, and then the third page and last page may be everything that's coming. But in the blink of an eye, guys, you just turn your company from a real estate company or a roofing company or a plumbing company or interior design company to a company now that has a full slate of business offerings, right? And so you don't actually have to put yourself in a position where you're running any of those things. You just have to understand that these things are available for you. And I'll tell you how to implement that in just a second. But when it comes to your identity, right? I would want to bet that most people who are in real estate industries, they identify, as a real estate investor or a real estate broker or a real estate auditor or a real estate appraiser. They identify with what they do for a living. And business people don't do that, right? Business people identifying with being a business owner, right? And they have open and flexibility when it comes to idea. They're open and they have flexibility when it comes to different ideas and new ideas, right? So when you look at, a person who's a business owner, they are open not just to real estate. They're open, not just to plumbing, not just to being an electrician. They're open to anything and everything that they can earn a profit on that will fit seamlessly in their operation, right? And so the thing I love about this is that everything we offer is congruent with what you're already doing. Okay. And so one of the things I always ask people is what's important to you, because again, I want to make sure that we satisfy that when we're having these conversations. I also want to know how many years in business. As a matter of fact, guys, put in the chat real quick. How many years have you guys been in business and doing what you're doing? Okay, 17. Okay. And by the way, I'm looking at two. I'm looking at Zoom. I'm looking at Facebook as well. 12. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 8. Okay. 28. 13. Okay. So 10 plus years. So you guys are really good at what you do. It takes, I said, 10, basically, when you look at something that you've done, for 10,000 hours, it makes you an expert. If you've done something for 10 years, you've been doing something long enough to become a seven-figure earner, a millionaire. If you haven't done so, right, it's because you're on the wrong side of the money. Okay? And so we want to make sure we turn those years into some actual money coming in, some actual, those years of experiences that you have. We want to make sure we help you monetize that. Okay. How many past clients have you serviced? Right. And so we're going to show you how to take that book of business that you have already, that you've already created, income from. You've already served those people. And we're going to show you how now to go back through and create 4 or 5 new streams of revenue coming in from each and every last one of those access points. Okay. So it's kind of like Apple. When you look at Apple, guys, Apple sold you the Mac, and then you fell in love with the Mac, and then you got the iPod, you got the iPad, you got iTunes, you got the Apple Watch, iPhone, iTV, iPen. You got everything that Apple and their community and their ecosystem sells because you trust it. It's a trusted brand, and they are known for quality, right? So when you look at each and every last one of your clients, and you go back to the things I just talked about a moment ago, all those industries that we're in, every one of your clients needs and can use and can see the value in everything that we actually offer. And guess what, guys? They're high ticket items, so you have huge ticket, commissions and bonuses. Okay, so do you have a sales team? We have people who are not just the one man show. They actually have salespeople. They have, people who make up their whole entire team, and we show you how to use one or two of those individuals to go out there and really put your operation on steroids when it comes to collaborating. Okay, and so these are things that. Again, people are extremely excited about once we sit down and have our consultation with them and really roll everything out for them. Okay. So when it comes to Bill, why partner with Bill? And when you talk about imagining yourself going from the state of Texas, let's just say I see a lot of people from Texas here. And now all of a sudden, instead of just being able to do business in Texas, you're being able to do business in all 50 states right now, immediately. Okay. And not just do business in all 50 states. Imagine being able to network with other realtors in other states, and every time they do a transaction, you make money. Okay. What about networking with the plumbers, electrician, and roofers, bringing them into the network, bringing them into the collaboration portal? And every time they do something, they make a lot of money, but you also make a little money as well, right? And so that's the thing about collaborations. Everybody's eating, everybody's winning, everybody is putting themselves in a position where um, we will be the demographic of people who will never have to actually worry about money, period. Okay. Yeah, although the independent and business owners who want to do it on their own, okay, we'll let them have their seasonal up and downs. But guys, for us, we won't have those seasonal moments where, we have to now sit back and it's slow business, it's slow season, and we have to now nibble off of the money that we made in our peak seasons. No, every season is a peak season for us. Okay. Increase offerings with 5 verticals and 5 industries. And guys, that offering selection is going to increase. Okay. Done for you broker model. So we have the done for you and the done with you broker models. What I'm finding is that about 25% of the people who we do business with right now, they have a schedule. They have a schedule that will allow them to do it with us. Okay. They're more hands-on. Then we have 75% of the people who are coming on board as professionals. They have zero time, and they're taking their time to continue to do what they do for a living and expand their brand and continue to market and make their money. And that's perfect for us as well, because we have professionals that are on hand that they will do the whole entire process with you. As a matter of fact, in our plug and profit model, you actually marry your resources to our system and our expertise, and our experts that we have on hand, they do 100% of the work. You get 100% of the profit. Okay. So no additional manpower or major funding required. We pay your sales force their commissions for you. So if you have people who, again, are on your sales team or people who you bring into your network from the US, all around the US, as we pay them directly, you don't have to worry about, handling any of that. So they're going out working and building up their brokerages, and you get paid every time, they do a transaction. Now, when you look at the transparency, 100% transparency is what we're about. We have open doorway policies where you can call us 24 hours a day. Well, I would say 24 hours a day, anytime during work hours, and text after work hours, and normally we'll respond. But you have a portal, a partner portal it's open for you, and you get a chance to see 100% of everything that goes on with 100% of all your transactions. Okay. And so you see, well, those transactions are from start to funding to commissions. Okay. And that's crucial. And then we don't earn a dime unless you do. So that's important. So it's not one of those things where, hey, look, we're going to charge you, 5,000, 10,000, $50,000, whatever it is, to run your actual business for you. We're going to run it with you. We're partners in this situation. Okay. And so it's no different than, a one cell phone company, basically doing a mergers and acquisition deal with another a cell phone company, because they have, all of the technology, but they don't have, the service areas, right? They don't have the customers in place already. And so when they merge, they get access to all those existing clients and all those regions they can't do business in. And that other company that has lesser technology, right? They actually now upgrade their technology because of the merger and acquisition. So now everybody's happy, everybody's making money. Okay. So here, when you look at who your target audience is, guys, your past, present, and future client base is your most optimal sales lead resource based on trust. And when people have done one transaction with you, they like you and it was high quality and they feel like they got a fair deal, guys, they will always do business with you. Okay. So going back to them and handing them that trifle, right, with your new services, saying, hey, I've expanded my operation. Now I have a solar brokerage. Now I have a alkaline water system brokerage. Now I have a claim pro division. Now I have all of these different things here. But I want to make sure, you have access to everything that I offer now, right? And so whether it be solar, whether it be roof, it don't matter. They're going to do business with you. Okay. And so these are just some of the examples, when it comes to realtors, roofers, plumbers, landscapers, all the people who you can also do business with, not just in your city and your state, but also all over the US. So now you can, if you're a roofer, you can do business and add people to your network, to your collaboration network, from all these other industries, not just your own. Okay. So as you see right there, it says it's time to collaborate and cash in. Okay. Now, as an example, though, from one of our, collaboration models, we have a EXP realtor who did a deal. They brought one of their past clients back to our solar pros, and our solar pros did 100% of the whole entire transaction for them. All right. But on that $8,200 commission, the EXP realtor made $4,100. Okay. And our solar pros made the other $4,100. So you can see how the collaboration works. That person went back to their past client, said, hey, I own a solar division now. I have experts on hand. They're going to show you how to now own your energy and one day make your energy bill go away. They're going to show you about the tax deductions that you get benefits from. They're going to also show you how to make sure you never lose power based on backup batteries and everything else that we have. And to put a bow on top of it, they're going to show you how to get it with no money out your pocket. So let me set that up for you. All I need is a bill and set the appointment. That's all that person did, right? A simple conversation, right, with a past client, and they made $4,100 in that transaction. Okay, so this is how, again, this is how we move. So 3 steps to 4 figures. So what I just showed you, what I just explained to you, for step number one, piquing a person's interest by giving them a phone call. Guys, the other thing you can do is when you have a database full of people, past clients, 100 clients, 1,000 clients, 5,000 clients, right? Or even a pipeline of prospects as well, people who you knocked on their doors and collected business cards from, or people who showed interest but never did anything. You can run an email campaign, right? And so, but just real simple here, piquing a person's interest with a phone call, getting that person's utility bill, setting the appointment with the expert equals 4 figures. So the average commission in our and on just on solar alone is $6,000 to $10,000. The average commission on the the actual water filtration systems are $1,000 to $2,100. As our claim pros, the average commission on when it comes to our claim pros, is anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 residential, 30,000 to 45,000 commercial. And again, we use the same three steps, to get to those four figures, right? Now, here's the six-figure formula that I promised you guys. So the six-figure formula, basically 5 hours a week. Yeah, I want to make sure you really pay attention to how much you know the value is in 5 hours a week. So when you look at the goal is to do 5 hours of phone calls, basically just going back and having conversations with each and every last one of those people that you did business with in the past, and just do an hour a day or 5 hours a week. If you just want to do all 5 hours in one day, that's fine too. But we can actually help you in 20 hours, a whole entire month of phone calls, get three deals minimal. Like we can show you how to do that. We can help you get that done because your influence with our expertise is what's going to close the deals. I'm just using three as a very, very small, doable number. Okay. But those three, let's say the average split that you may have, you saw one for $4,100. Let's just say the average split is about $3,500. Okay. Three deals in a month is $10,500. Okay. And that's over 120 grand a year. Okay, that you've added to, your actual book of business. You add it to your bottom line, add it to your bank account, right? Add it to your cash flow, revenue, whatever you want to call it, guys. But she didn't do a whole lot of anything except for make a wise decision to collaborate and turn over your resources or introduce your resources to our system. Okay. So I hope you guys see this part. So 5 hours a week, you set 2 to 5 appointments per week. Okay. Introduce them to our solar pros or our water pros or our claim pros, whatever it is, right? Those at least three deals per month. Okay. And then when you actually do that, guys, you're looking at six figures per year. Now it's time to collaborate. Answer these questions for me, please. You know, what did you like best about what you saw, first of all? And you can actually come off mute if you want to, or you can just type it in the chat. What did you like best about what you saw today? Okay. A lot of people answers vary. Okay. And let me go to the chat here on this, and then I'll go also. Oh, adding five different businesses to my portfolio without having to pay for them. Got it. Thanks, Tony. I've always been interested in solar, and I'm really excited about adding that to my real estate portfolio. All right. Carla, feels doable. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And so other thing is this, just to speed it up, make sure we get out of here on time as well, because I don't want to keep you guys, get you back to your days. I always ask people, how can you see this actually benefiting your company? So, when you look at your bottom line, your bottom line is important. And if you can add more revenue, more income, to your bottom line without you actually having to go out there and do the work, without you having to go out there and hire more staff, coming out of your pocket with a lot more money, right? Putting money in marketing and advertising, as you don't have to do any of that stuff, guys. That's a really solid way, to help you benefit as a company. Okay. And why would you do business and collaborate with us? That's a question that I really love. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put that one out there because I'm gonna basically put a bow on it um, after this next slide. But why would you do business and collaborate with us? Okay. What is it about us that makes you say, you know what, I'm in, I'm ready to rock and roll. I can see whatever it is that you see. I'm gonna go back over here to the chat real quick here. And don't be shy. Let's see here. Okay. The real estate industry has changed. They're messing with our commissions. Okay, appreciate it. I've been a family-owned business for 27 years, and I've done everything on my own. And now I can get help opening up my business. Okay, got you. All right. Anybody else? it's a lot easier for me to go out here and double my or triple my revenue without having to come out of pocket for it. Okay. In business, for myself, but not by myself. Okay, got that. And seems simple and love adding value. Okay, guys. So again, I appreciate your feedback. I always like to have a little feedback here. So this is where we're at right now, guys. So when you put yourself in a position where you saw who we are, we saw what we do, the commissions and things, the payouts and stuff like that, we can make sure we can have another conversation about that another day or even later on today. But this is how simple it is to now plug and profit, right? You just how to launch your brokerage. You basically onboarding one is only $199. And that's what the plug and play profit things. Again, the system, you can do this, guys, in other companies. It'd be 10,000, 25,000, $50,000 to have access to a B suite like ours, for you to actually be able to come in and sell anything and everything that we offer just because somebody made mention of it at one of your networking functions, or one of your old clients called you and asked you about it, or just based on the fact that you turned around and did what we taught you how to do on your off time and downtime, which is just make some phone calls. Okay. $199, can't beat it. But launch a consultation, a launch consultation with your senior partner. They're going to go over everything with you. Make sure that you know exactly what to expect out of us, and also what we should expect out of you. Okay. We're going to set up your websites and links right away. Go over your partner portal back office, basically showing you where to put in your leads and how to track them. Okay. Access to credentials for elite education. And this is another thing, guys, that it's a value, huge value. There are people like Grant Cardone, who's trained, my sales force for over 4 years, and you have access to his actual trainings. Okay. And you have access for those of you who are roofers and those of you who are already solar pros and stuff like that. We have people like Danny Pessy, who is in that industry. He's a juggernaut in that industry. He trains for us as well. So you have access to next level training that'll help you in what you do already for a living. Okay. Access your support chats and communities. And then when it comes to getting qualified, to move this stuff, it's nothing city, county, state, nothing federal. It's just in-house certifications just to make sure you have some common knowledge, on what we do and what we offer. Basically a couple of videos that, tell you a little bit about it, 2-3 minute videos, and then you do like a multiple choice Q&A. Like I said, teach you how to learn, add your leads to the system, which is important. How to download the customer benefits that you'll offer to your people, so you don't have to learn them. You just send them to them or hand them to them. Prep your list of past clients on your CRM, and you also get a CRM, guys, for free. And that CRM is normally $129 a month. That's another value that you actually get. Okay, and then you go over your simple script, and you only need one script, and it covers pretty much everything. Okay, and so that's how simple it is for a person to come on board, plug and profit with us. And as a parting reminder, Build is the only cash flow collaboration model designed where, when you plug in your resources, we do 100% of the work, and you get 100% of your commissions and bonuses. So remember the 5-figure formula I showed you, right? So don't wait, collaborate. And as we close out, this should have some tremendous value for you guys as well. Let me see here. Oh, that's on us. We have a community that we're building out. It should be built out. Um, and within I would say next 72 hours, and it's on Facebook, and you'll actually be in a networking group where you can network with anybody and everybody when it comes to your actual business, what you do, when it comes to you networking with other people in the home essentials industry, and not just in your city, your state, but outside of your state, all over the United States of America. You'll get a chance to post any of your meetup, your mixers, any of your um, sales, or any of the things that you're offering your clients at that time. And so you again, it's just going to be a great place for you to go out there and do genuine business with people, and you won't have to actually pay to be in that club. So you got the BNIs of the world and all these other networking groups that charge you. We're not going to charge you a dime. Yeah, we just want to help you make thousands, and some of you guys millions, because you see the vision and how big it is. So with that, I'll turn you back over to you, days, guys. It's like I said, it's been a happy hour. We had this happy hour every Friday, and sometimes you're going to start seeing other people, not just myself. But I appreciate each and every last one of you taking a moment out your Friday to spend with me. Don't take it for granted. And it could have been anywhere else, but get back with the person who invited you and let's collaborate.